Can you say that again, Hutch? I tuned in the middle.
The free trade agreements that we enter into, like TPP or NAFTA, they result in lower costs for American consumers. So, for example, 2 out of 3 tomatoes that Americans consume and come from Mexico. Like, if all of a sudden if he actually followed through on this tariff, and let's say he doesn't do a opening position or whatever, let's say he actually follows through, that is going to cost, like, the cost of like vegetables, like agriculture is going to skyrocket. And at that point, we're going to see if the MAGA theory is correct. If it happens, that Americans are going to be happy to pay these higher prices. I don't think they will. I think if you give people the option of spending less on goods, 99 out of 100 people are going to say, yeah, I'd rather spend $3 instead of $5.
I only buy
or at least that's what they're going to do.
Dude, Bert just, like, he will have like a borderline meltdown freak out. Bitch! Bert off, back to square one. Like, he is truly a man who can get right back to it.
It's like lithium
for him.
Oh, he's like got lithium. He's genuinely
pressure valve on his tank.
He's every single a text to speech like 3 weeks ago told him it was a gay dating show, and he still believes that somewhat, and so he tries to have sex with every person that comes in the house, because a man and woman. They were asking him, they're like, "What's your body count?" And he's like, "My body count is approximately, I would say, 300. I've had sex with 250 males, 25 females, and 25 somewhere in between." And like Alex Stein is like, "You don't see that as like disgusting?" Like, it's like kind of gross. And he's like, "This is what made me think you might have true feelings for Frank, is that while he was sleeping, you snuck into his sleeping quarters, and then you gave his shoes a good sniff, kind of played with those for a while." Yeah. Right? Is that something you're into, just foot stuff as a whole, not just Frank's feet?
I am into foot stuff as a whole, but I thought it'd be like a nice little gesture to the audience to like it was late at night, everyone was sleeping, there was no, I guess, action happening, so I decided to like create some. Interesting content for like the audience watching. So I guess I made a deliberate show of sniffing the shoe, make it all. I rubbed my crotch.
Yeah. That was right before you got in bed, Bert it off, and at the end you were moaning, Frank.
Yeah.
And you're right, that was funny content.
Pretty much my entire life, I was like this serious, academically driven, smart guy who got good grades, did volunteer work, was president of lots of clubs and activities, and I was like the #1 valedictorian style type of dude. And it's like that was all I was, just the hard worker, the intellectual guy. And it's like I didn't want that to be the only interesting thing about me. So I guess I pulled like a 180 and like just put the academic stuff behind and just drove into like full like physical activities, sex work, to like kind of like have myself do something different from just book learning for like I've been doing my whole fucking life.
Mm-hmm. And how long ago did you start that?
So you were valedictorian?
Oh, I was the male valedictorian of Essex County College, where I got my associates in accounting, and I was one of the top students at Rutgers University, with lots of scholarships and honors and awards I won during my time there.
Accounting is fucking badass. What degrees do you have?
I have an associate's degree in accounting, a bachelor's degree in applied mathematics and economics with a minor in business administration, a master's degree in data science, and 30 credits of math education from Teachers College, Columbia University.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he's a bright guy.
Agreements that we enter into result in lower.
I don't know if it's an age or maybe it's just how I'm wired. I'm in a constant battle to stay thin. Flexed in the mirror, and I was like, you could take pictures for Twitter if you want.
Do it. I'll retweet it. You jacked.
Suck my dick. Kiss my ass. So nice.
The libertarians at their powwow that he went to, he was going to pardon this one guy who made a dark web website like forever ago, and they gave him life in prison.
Oh, Silk Road guy. Yeah.
Yeah. He promised he was going to, free that guy.
I don't know this person. Can you
Silk
tell me the
Road
story?
was a
Heard of it.
dark web site where you could basically buy illegal things. I think it was mostly like a drug site where people could go there and buy drugs.
But I think someone maybe got
That's
contract
terrible.
killed
Like
on
which
there.
drugs?
Well, it's not
drugs.
around anymore. They have him in life in prison, and so I hope I didn't
Without
even know that
parole.
was on the table. I hope
Without
they pardoned that guy. I don't actually know anything about him, but if you just make a site where you sell drugs, right?
I tried to commit suicide.
Wait a minute. Stop.
2 thumbs up from Kyle.
Yeah.
Up the saturation on this one.
Thank you for supporting the anime art form.
Agreements that we enter into result in lower.
And what was a super funny moment about your data science is one of the other contestants was doing that thing where they try and pump up their own job. And it was this girl, I think the second place girl, Binks. She said like what she was doing was what it seemed to be was like data entry. But she said like in front of Bert, who was asking like, what do you do? She's like, oh, I do like data science. And without missing a beat, Bert is like, awesome. I have my master's in data science. What do you do? Like, tell me about it. I'm interested. And she like couldn't answer anything at all because she wasn't doing data science.
Yeah. I thought maybe I misheard. I thought she said data science, but I guess she was saying data entry, but I guess you confirmed that she was saying data science.
Yeah, she was trying to big league it, and then you slapped her back down. That was entertaining.
That's what the whole TTS thing's so weird, because I know data science, and the